Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? We are now live with your AEW Full Gear 2020 review. Yes, we are live. You can see me right here, right now. Yes, we are live at it again. What is up, everyone? AEW Full Gear is officially out of the books. I am Steve. I am tired as all hell. I am fucking exhausted right now, and I know I'm not the only one. I'm here joined by the good brother all the way in Detroit. The man himself, the myth, the legend, Big Mike. How you been, bro? How you been?
Been hanging in there, been working.
Hanging in there, bro?
Yeah,
Crack-a-lacking? You the working man now, bro?
Yeah, you know, working.
Got my phone letting me know about some shit going down too. Fuck, that's college footballs and shit. So, bro, how you been though, man? It's been a while that we've done this. It's been a fucking while.
Yeah. What has it been since, like, SummerSlam?
I want to say, bro. Yippee. Okay, yippee.
Yeah.
Okay, what's up, Dre Santi? How you doing, brother? What can we say, bro? We have a new president. Before we begin anything, it's out of the way. We got a new president, man.
Yeah. Props to number 46.
Number 46, man. Sleepy Joe Biden pulled it off, man. I'm telling you. He pulled it off. And again, who would have thought? You know, it's funny. Was it yesterday, right? Was it 2 days ago, right? No, wait. Yeah, 2 days ago. I'm driving home from work. And it's me and two of my friends. We're in the car. I dropped them off home, whatever, right? And I'm listening to Hot 97. And I'm hearing Beta Cuck Peter Rosenberg talking breaking news, guys. Breaking news. It's been reported now out of Philadelphia that Joe Biden is in the, and all of us is like, oh, because you knew, like, yo, the moment he won Philly is over. The moment he hit, it was over. Like, bruh, it is crazy because on election day, right, on election night, I went to bed. Trump was in the lead like 207 to 209, I think it was. 205 to 209. He was in the lead for like an hour or two. Like, oh, it's over. It's over. I went to bed, woke up, Biden was back in the lead. But yeah, bro, it's finally over with. Supreme Court still has to determine the new presidency. That's gonna be awkward as shit. What's up, Chief? What's up, Dre Santi? How y'all doing today? But listen, at the end of the day, I'm happy. It's no secret. You know what? I'm gonna be real about it. I voted for Joe Biden. I voted for the guy. I think everyone in general, granted, if you're a Trump supporter, you voted for Trump, but it's over with, guys. We can move on now. Granted, yes, there's still things that need to be done. We gotta get this pandemic, fixed, the vaccine, all that shit, the economy. But I think one step at a time we'll get there. Also, congratulations not only to Joe Biden, but to Kamala Harris, first female vice president of the United States.
Hold up, you gotta get it right. It's
Come on.
Female, it's first female, black, and Indian.
First black, Indian, Jamaican, Indian descent, Jamaican descent, out of Oakland, California. Is Oakland, right? California.
I guess she's from some California northern city.
I've lost friends to this election. And Chief, I hope, honest to God, bro, I hope you get your friends back. Because here's the thing, and I said this before, I'm going to say it again. To me, the notion of people who lost their friends because of the election or because of political view is stupid. Can we agree on that? It's dumb as shit. And I said this last week on Around the Point. I'm going to say it again. I have friends on both sides of the spectrum. I do.
Yeah.
I have friends. By the way, guys, again, I'll be listening right now. You guys are in my story. Yay. You guys are in my story again. Yay. If you will. On the gram. If I get the focus, guys. If I get the focus there, if you try to get focus there, camera. But again, I have friends on both sides of the spectrum, if you will. I do. I honest to God, I do. I have friends that voted for Trump. I got friends that voted for Biden. And guess what? Those friends are also friends too.
Right.
And now that this is over with, bruh, I just want everyone, again, all of you that lost your friend, that ended friendship, what have you, is realize, like, yo, it's dumb to lose friends over politics, especially friends that you've been for 20 years, 30 years or so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's dumb, bruh.
Here's the thing, though. I doubt if anybody get their friends back or whoever they lost during this whole 4 years of ridiculousness, because if this election or before this whole 4 years showed their friends in a light that they never seen before, then they probably don't want nothing to do with them, no matter what end of the spectrum you fall on.
Facts. Absolutely. But again, it's over with. We can move on. I know we usually don't get into politics. We're not the Young Turks, okay? We're not Alex Jones. I saw what he did do it in that riot. You know what's funny? I saw a video yesterday. I think it was a bunch of Trump supporters in God, where was it? In Clark County in Nevada, I think it was, right? And they were on their knees outside of the voting center or whatever, where they're doing the counts, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
On their knees, praying to the door, like, okay, this is weird, but hey, man, it's over with. We can move on. Yes, this is your AEW Full Gear 2020 review. It is 11:53 p.m. as we are doing this live. Yet this will also be available on the playback. I'm trying to put this up tomorrow after I come back from work around 5 p.m. If you will, I gotta work tomorrow at 4 or 5. But after that, I'm gonna put the show up on the audio playback. We have to download all that stuff. Okay. I thought overall, for me at least, all right, Full Gear, I thought, Cody and the conference call that he did, he talked about how Full Gear will define AEW, will be the paper that defines AEW. And I'm watching this show and I'm like, bruh, please don't make no more ridiculous statements. Never again. You got your last name back. I'm happy for you. I think I speak for everyone that I am happy for the Prince of Pro Wrestling to get his name. He got his name back. Continue being wannabe Triple H. Okay, continue that. You're not the ace. That title is not the ace title. To me, I think of the ace as he's in Japan. He's Tanahashi. Okay?
They called him the ace.
Apparently, his title is the ace, I guess, or the title is the ace.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. I missed that part. I heard the Prince of Wrestling, but not.
You gotta watch. We gotta watch Dynamite. Yeah, I don't agree if you're Republican or Democrat. As long as we could come together instead of being divided, I agree with that too. In opinion, should have been Bernie Sanders. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. LOL. First, Jamaican woman. Jamaicans are very mixed ethnicity: African, Indian, Spanish, and European and Asian, heavily mixed with Chinese and second language Jamaican and Spanish. Good luck to you, Americans. All this fuckery affects us here in Canada. Either Trump or Biden, we are still fucked. All best adapt and survive, y'all. I'll say this though, man, and again, I think we're better off right now with Biden than we were with Trump. Anyone can tell you that. I will say this, one thing that, and again, I don't want to get into politics. I don't. I know we talked about the election earlier, but fuck it. As a driver, the fact that I'm paying $2 gas, that was true. You know what I'm gonna miss though, bro? Out of the election?
What?
I don't know if you can or not, but if you guys see me, I miss Trump doing this. The little dance. Miss that. I'm gonna miss him talking about the vaccine coming in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna miss him talk about we're gonna bend the curve or around the curve. I'm gonna miss that too. I'm gonna miss him talking about every single rally that he did, he talked about the same thing. But anyway. Okay, back to wrestling. Back to Full Gear 2020. Mike, what was your overall thoughts on the show?
I missed one match. Well, I missed the buy-in and I missed the opening match of the main card. But outside of that, I thought the show was mediocre. It was watchable, but it was like, okay, it's a wrestling show.
Facts. I mean, to me, I don't want to say mediocre. I thought the show was solid. I'm not saying this was an amazing show by no means at all. This show did not define AEW or anything like that. I'm likely to watch Dynamite this Wednesday. Out of this, I'm pretty sure Dynamite will have a better rating than NXT coming up this Wednesday because, again, they're coming out of a pay-per-view. By the way, before we continue going forward, we're both coming off good on the audio, right? I just want to make sure. I want to make sure that as well. Okay?
Oh, yeah, we sound good.
All right, we're good. We're good. Well, I want to make sure Mike's coming off good, though. We're Gucci, bro. We're Gucci, man. Hey. Yeah. But again, you got a question for us? Shoot away, bro. Shoot your questions away in the chat. We'll answer your question, all that fun stuff. Anyway, I also missed the buy-in. I did hear, though, it was Allison Kay, the former Sienna, versus the current reigning and defending NWA Women's Champion, Serena Deeb. Here's my thing with that. Why was, again, it's the NWA, right? It's the Women's Championship. Why is this on the buy-in?
I don't know.
Like, explain to me why John Silver and Orange Cassidy got on the main card, but yet the NWA Women's title, which is supposed to be a big deal, right, for the NWA and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Considering that, again, people within this company respect history and all that stuff, right? Yet this gets on the buy-in. Anyway, I didn't see the match because I was cooking dinner. I made shrimp scampi. I don't know if, again, go on my Instagram. You'll see the reel that I post. Yes, I've been posting a lot of reels as of late. Okay, I did shrimp scampi. Right, I haven't done it in a while. I was craving it. So there's that. So I did hear that Thunder Rosa showed up. I'm assuming that Allison Kay signed to AEW. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We have to fucking wait and see. Anyway. Let's get on to the main card. The fucking main. Reading the comments, by the way. AEW Full Gear was fire. Should have retained. Bucks worked. FTR should have retained. Bucks should have worked the injury way better, especially if Matt legit having knee issues. Eddie fucking Kingston for champ. Put some respect on the women's division. Thunder Rosa versus Deeb OTW. Okay. We kicked the show off, the main card, with the finale of the AEW World Championship Contenders, right? Something long to say. Kenny Omega, the cleaner, right, versus Adam Hangman Page. I thought, for me, right, and I know, Mike, you didn't get to watch this match. I thought overall it was a very good opener. I thought this was a way to get the fans excited, right? I loved how they overhyped Kenny Omega, Justin Roberts, right? They overhyped the shit out of him now. He's this, he's that, what have you, right? They had Don Callis from Impact Wrestling.
Really?
On commentary, yeah.
Really?
Apparently, per the request of Kenny Omega, he was there.
Oh, Winnipeg boys.
Yeah, man, one of the Winnipeg boys. You already know. And they had him on his label, like on his lower third. It said Impact EP. So people are now having this like fucking hope or this belief now that, hey, quite possibly we will be seeing AEW and Impact Wrestling working together. You think about it, right? People believe there's this thought that, hey, AEW is working with New Japan, they're working with the NWA, and now Impact Wrestling. I don't know if that's true or not. I just think, hey, just for this match, they brought Don Callis there, and there's that.
I mean, if they can work together, I mean, that wouldn't be such a bad thing.
It would not be. I agree with you. Not be a bad thing.
I mean, it will make their tag team division even more potent than it is now.
Facts. Big fact. Big facts.
They would have probably one of the most potent tag team divisions in all of wrestling if they go with Impact.
Again, we're coming off good, by the way. I love how we're coming off on the audio. I love it, guys. Again, guys, slap a like on the stream. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Also, follow me over on Twitch.tv. Yes, guys, I'm a streamer now as well. On my time that I'm off, Twitch.tv/HeelSteven. Yes, there's 2 3s in HeelSteven on Twitch.tv. I do FIFA 21, do Ultimate Team. It's addictive as shit. Anyway, back to this match, though. Just a back and forth. These two guys, again, it's like they knew each other's move before they were going to do it. Mike, did you watch the video package hyping up the match with the Cinderella? Okay.
I didn't at all. I didn't watch anything for that at all.
Okay, fair enough, bro. It is what it is, dude. It is what it is. But it was also, and I'll be real about it, I had my prediction wrong. I thought that Hangman Page was going to win. I thought it was going to lead to Kenny Omega snapping, right? Officially become a full-fledged heel, if you will. But no, that didn't happen. Did not happen at all. Instead, Kenny got the win. By surprise. He did do the Terminator dive to the outside, multiple V triggers and all that stuff. But it was all said and done, Kenny Omega wins this tournament. Not surprised there, not shocked. And now he's going to face the winner of Jon Moxley, Eddie Kingston, which we already know who won that match as well in the main event. So there's that. Let's get into now the next match on this card. Orange Cassidy, your favorite wrestler, Mike, versus John Silver from the Dark Order, a.k.a. number 4, a.k.a. Johnny Hungy.
AKA Jobber.
No. Listen. I think John Silver can be a little entertaining, right? For someone of his size, there's some shit he should not be doing. That's it.
Yeah, he's pretty stocky.
Yeah, he really is.
And bouncy for a guy his size.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought overall, for a match that was supposed to be, just to calm everybody down, just relax, I thought they really delivered. Like, honestly, this is a kind of match that I could probably see on an AEW Dark, to be fair with you. But
yeah,
for what it was worth, I thought it was, for what it was okay. There's a moment in this match where Silver ripped the pockets off Orange Cassidy's pants. But it was all said and done, though. Orange Cassidy did pick up the W. Mike, your thoughts on the match overall?
I thought the match was decent. I mean, Orange Cassidy displaying, his wrestling ability more serious now more than ever. Like he's sort of like growing out of the goofy stuff, but not really. But it was a decent match. It's most definitely should have been on the buy-in, but what can you do?
Yeah, you don't always win them all, bro. You never really win them all. Yeah. As sad as that may sound, you just don't sometimes. It's just kind of weird. But yes, Cassidy got the win. Out came Best Friends, and they're all celebrating and what have you. So there's that. I believe from there, let me find the notes here. I believe from here we had Cody Rhodes defending the TNT Championship versus Trevor, my boy Trevor, your boy Trevor, aka Darby Allin. Listen, I call him Trevor. If you guys get the reference, you guys are fucking awesome if you do. Mike knows the reference. I know the reference. But if you guys can get the fucking reference, you guys are fucking awesome. I'll tell it to you anyway. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Hillary's boyfriend / ex-fiance who did the bungee jump. Right? Hillary Banks, will you marry me? That's why I call him Trevor. Because again, Darby Allin, I said this before and I'll say it again. I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to make him be like the second coming of Sting leading up to this match. Sitting in the cheap seat, not saying a damn word, doing these ridiculous things that he does. Like he put himself in a body bag on Dynamite. He put himself in a body bag and just threw himself off the skateboard ramp.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, a while back.
I think Steve-O was there too, so there's that also. But I thought overall, what's up, Tito? How you doing, brother? My favorite plug. What's up, man? I thought the match, for what it was worth, I thought it was an okay match. I mean, I said this earlier, like, on Twitter, or like, I wanted to know, what did Trevor do to earn this match? And some guy told me, he beat Ricky Starks in a match to become the number one contender. I don't recall that, though. I know. I want to know. Now, granted, yes, they've had a match before last year at last year's Fyter Fest, right? They went to a draw. They competed in the TNT Championship tournament where Cody got the win. And they can go. You know that these two guys can go out there and they can wrestle. Don't get me wrong. I love the fact that Justin Roberts finally called Cody Rhodes, and the Prince of Pro Wrestling, right? I loved also Arn Anderson on ringside yelling at Darby Allin, just stay down. For your own good, just stay fucking down. Cody doing push-ups in between the near falls, getting a little cocky. The top rope, off the top turnbuckle, he had a fucking crossroads off the top turnbuckle. Got some good near falls here. Cody was playing cocky, and that came back to bite him in the ass. And I literally thought that this was gonna transition to a heel Cody Rhodes. I thought that, but instead, Trevor, aka Darby Allin, pulled the upset, rolled Cody for the 1-2-3, and he is now the new TNT champion. His first major championship in All Elite Wrestling. I'll be honest too. To me, there's more money in Trevor chasing the champion. I don't see him as champion material. Am I wrong in saying that, Mike? Am I wrong for saying?
You're not. Especially after what everybody is comparing him to in this company, like what you said in the beginning, which is like, I don't see it. And it's like major factors to be compared to that person. He should have went through a lot of different stages to get to where he's gotten to be compared to that person. But I just felt like this match has just been the same thing, just with different finishes.
Like the same generic Cody match, basically. Like, think about it.
They faced off 4 times, and it's literally been the same match, just with different finishes.
Facts, bro.
Cody gets too cocky. Darby takes a beating. Darby comes back, do his wacky Steve-O stunts.
I don't know if you noticed or not, bro, but he does not know how to take a fucking body slam.
Who, Darby?
Yeah, Trevor. Yeah. It's like Cody lifted him up, and normally when they take the body slam, the guy who's taking the move has to have his hand on the dude's knee, right, to support. Mm-hmm. Doesn't even do that. It just takes it. It comes off literally sloppy to me. But yeah, Trevor's the new champion. Cody's in shock. Even though I thought it was funny, he came out with the whole Nightmare Family, and Darby came out in some random car. I thought he was gonna just skateboard his way to the fucking place, but it is what it is.
I hate that car entrance. Crap.
Me too. I would have rather him skateboard. You know what I mean? But then again, I honestly, if I can be real about it too, I hate the setup at Daly's place. I hate that little stage that connects the stage to the ring. I hate it.
Yeah, I'm starting to not to like it either. It doesn't look pleasing to me. They need to
I get why they do it though. It's an amphitheater. I understand that. But holy shit, dude. I don't know. It is what it is. So now after this, Taz comes out with Ricky Starks and Brian Cage and again, I said this too. Again, Trevor's getting this title shot, but yet, wasn't he feuding with Ricky Starks and Brian Cage and all that shit? And all of a sudden, he's getting a title match. So, Taz speaking all this shit. They attack Cody and Trevor, right? They threaten to break Trevor's arm in the car that he brought to the ring. And then who makes the save? Their version of Big E, Will Hobbs.
I never heard of this guy.
He's apparently they're some guy that was in Dark. They signed him, right? Taz wants to recruit him for Team Taz. Basically said no. He makes the save, basically. So there's that. So Trevor lives to see another fucking day.
Can I say something real quick?
Shoot away, brother.
Ricky Starks doesn't look good with Taz.
Yeah, I get that. You know, again, to me, someone like Ricky Starks doesn't really need to be with somebody. I feel like Ricky, he can be on his own. He should be on his own. He doesn't need someone speaking for him. In the NWA, he was speaking on his own. My bad, brother. Go on.
Like, especially the way he looked last week on Dark when they did that promo, and he was sitting on the turnbuckle, or was it a couple of Dynamites ago? But I sporadically watch, Wrestling Weekly now for some reason. I know it was recent. It was either this week or the week before. He was sitting on a turnbuckle and they were talking about whoever. He looked like The Rock in '98.
It's like if Rock would put in the fucking dryer almost.
Yeah.
They put The Rock in the dryer.
A scrunched up Rock.
Nah, he looked like a Puerto Rican Rock, yo.
Yeah, he did.
Oh shit.
I was like, this dude doesn't correlate with Taz.
What's happening?
Taz is gritty, dark, hardness. He looks like suave, smooth. He can talk his game.
Like he's about to drop the most dopest salsa album of the fucking winter. Like he's ready. I get what you mean. I get it.
He doesn't look right with Taz at all.
I know, but he can go though, bro. See what you want about him. That dude can go.
I know. I like him a lot.
And it's funny because former SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley's a big fan of Ricky Starks, so it's crazy. But anyway, there was that. You know what I mean? There was that. We'll see what happened now with Trevor. I mean, from what it looks like, we're gonna get Trevor versus Ricky Starks for the title. That's what I want to see. Honestly, we'll see what happens with that. Anything you want to say before we move on to the next match?
No, I just found it weird that, the guy who made the save, I was like, who the heck is him? But you told me, so. Yeah.
Moving on here. We had what I thought was the shitter of the match, of the night. I don't know if you agree with me here or not, Mike, but Hikaru Shida versus Nyla Rose 2. Or 3, or whatever the fuck it is.
I think this is 3.
For the AEW Women's Championship. I'm sorry, okay? It's funny to me how when AEW started this women's division, let's be real about it, anyone who watches AEW can agree, and I don't give a fuck if you're an AEW diehard and shit, and you don't want to admit this, and if you watch Dynamite or Dark with the blinders on, even the pay-per-view with the fucking blinders on your eyes, but you gotta admit that their women's division is shit. They have the shittiest women's division.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because the talented person on that roster, right, is the NWA Women's Champion. It's Serena Deeb that can actually wrestle, that can actually go. The people that are amazing on that roster are not even sent to the company. Thunder Rosa, Allison Kay. Okay? So
yeah.
When they started the women's division, the idea was that, they're going to build around, Britt Baker. They're going to build around, Kylie Ray, who's now retired, supposedly, right? Depending on what side of the bed she wakes up on, I don't know. And I mean, it's true. Like, again, I feel bad. Don't get it twisted. I feel bad. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, damn, it's terrible. It's fucking terrible. I just hope it's one of those things where, hey, she's just saying the shit for the moment and she comes back. That's what I want to see happen. Okay? And Nyla Rose. That's what I thought when this whole division started. They were going to build around those three women. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And here's Nyla Rose, who she is, right?
Right.
You look at her and you're like, oh, that's a badass.
Right.
You do not. Can you imagine, like, if Hikaru she had a shoot with her? It's over.
Right.
Right? It's fucking over. But yet, I'm watching this shit. And it's ridiculous to me. It's fucking ridiculous that Nyla Rose has to sell for Hikaru Shida.
Yeah.
I'm watching this shit. I'm like, bro, are you fucking kidding me?
At one point, she was getting ragdolled. I was like, how can you get ragdolled at that size?
There's a spot in the match where they're on the outside.
Yeah.
And I guess she kicks her and she falls over and she goes over the barricade. Are you shitting me?
Yeah, she got ragdolled on the outside.
There's a moment, and again, it doesn't help is that she lost to Riho. She lost now to Hikaru Shida twice. And what doesn't help either is that you have her sitting in the crowd on Dynamite with Vicky Guerrero. While everyone else is shining, everyone else is getting TV time and shit. Right?
Yeah.
And yes, I thought it was cool that she was paying tribute to Mega Man. I thought that was cool. Right? The in-ring attire. But again, it's so fucking ridiculous. The way she had to sell, the way she had to basically make it seem like Hikaru Shida can actually hang in the ring with her when she can't. She cannot.
Yeah.
There's one part, bro. There's one fucking move, bro, that really did me in. She did a superplex on Hikaru Shida from the top turnbuckle. I'm like, oh, hell no, bro. Oh, hell no. Yeah. Fuck this, bro. I'm going to say it right now. Hikaru Shida sucks.
Really?
To me, she sucks, bro. I'm sorry.
I think she's really good, but it's just nobody that can...
hang in with her. I get that, yeah. But it's like, but the thing is, though, bro, you're
like she's dumbing down her. She's dumbing down her set.
But it's like, women. But here's the thing, though, bro. You're the women's champion. You're supposed to make this shit work.
Yeah, but sometimes, man,
everybody
can't do.
You gotta take chicken shit and make it chicken salad.
I mean, everybody just can't. Everybody isn't Kenny Omega and can make a blow-up doll look good.
And you're old. Still.
Yeah.
Even though that was probably Riho, but anything you want to say about the match, Mike?
I have nothing to say about the match, but I will say this, and hopefully it changes. Nyla Rose is the worst dominant big woman, quote unquote, in wrestling history.
Worse than Awesome Kong?
Yep.
Damn.
Just terrible. She's just terrible. After this, 3 strikes, you're out, and this was her 3rd strike. So.
And what really did me into, I didn't mention this too, bro, on commentary, fucking Excalibur talking about how Hikaru Shida is the most vicious striker. What the fuck was he watching?
Obviously, his eyes was covered from his mask, so he wasn't looking at anything.
What the fuck were you watching, bro? I'm sorry, but this guy gets a paycheck? Are you shitting me? Listen, I'm gonna put Excalibur in the same category as Josh Matthews in Impact Wrestling, bro.
Wow, it's gotten that bad for you?
To me, but that's that comment alone. He's a good commentator. Don't get me wrong. He's a good commentator. But, bro, don't say stupid shit. Don't say stupid shit that doesn't make sense at all, bro. When obviously what we're seeing is a complete fucking opposite. Yeah, her knee strike look weak as shit. Her striking is terrible. It's like his amateur hour. And I hope, again, that they do end up signing Allison Kay. They do end up signing Thunder Rosa. I do hope this happens. Or hell, even if they bring in Tessa.
They're not bringing in Tessa.
I know they're not, but the idea, if they did, though, it could be a cleanser. If not, you know what? At this point, I'm going to agree with your boy. I'm sorry. Your boy. Your boy. Can we just put the belt on Alexa? I don't give a shit. Alexander, Alexis, whatever. Okay, I'm sorry, bro. To me, bro. Now listen, bro. I'm sorry. To me, he'll always be the Lexman. I don't give a shit. Me, he's the fucking Lexman. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm gonna just call him the Lexman. Okay.
I feel you.
Can you put the belt on Britt Baker, bro? At this point, just put the belt on her.
Yeah, where has she been? Has she been on TV? Has she healed up yet?
Apparently
Up.
she's healed up. But I mean, can you put the belt on her at least at this point in the juncture? Seriously.
They should never strayed away from her in the beginning. I know her promos are awful.
But you gotta understand. But you gotta understand though, bro. I know we said this a while ago, like a while ago. It was me, you, Chase, and Walter. That Britt Baker is the Joseph Benavidez of the women's division. When she was a babyface, but she was just you know what I'm saying? She was the Joseph Benavidez of that division. She's a heel now. She grew on me, okay? She fucking grew on me. I thought I would never say it, but she did. Okay? So there's that too. But in all seriousness, though, can we just put the belt on her? Please just put the belt on her at this point in the juncture. This is getting ridiculous right now. This is getting...
I feel like Kenny Omega is giving these Japanese women long title reigns for no reason. And there's nothing against Japanese women. It's just...
No, it's not. Absolutely. You're right. There's nothing against these women. There's nothing against them. It's just one of those things where it just doesn't work. What it is, bro. It doesn't work in America. In Japan, bro, if this was Stardom, I guarantee, yes, they would be tearing it up. But this is not Stardom. This is not Joshi Pro Wrestling. Saying. God damn. Mayonnaise. God damn. Okay, anyway. From there, we go on to the match that the entire IWC had been waiting for so many years, bro. For so long, they waited for this match, bro.
Yeah.
The Young Bucks versus FTR. For the AEW Tag Team title. Where the stipulation was, if the Young Bucks were to lose, they will never get a shot at the AEW Tag Team titles. Ever. Just like Cody last year against Jericho. Remember that?
Yeah. So,
meanwhile, keep this in mind. Allegedly, Matt Buck, right? Matt Buck. Matt Jackson, right? Oh, Matt Buck. I'm like, what am I, Prince Devitt? But Matt Book, Nick Book. All right. Road Warrior Buck. Okay, to quote Jim Cornette, Road Warrior Buck. Okay. Road Warrior Buck. Is working. Apparently, he has a fucking knee injury or an ankle injury, one or the other.
ACL, MCL.
Yeah, he's hurt. Injury. So he's hurt. He's hurt. Working this match. I don't know how smart that is, but hey, it is what it is. They've done this before, so
it's very dumb for that type of injury because literally his knee could have snapped at any moment in that match.
And the spots they were doing, bro. Here's the thing. To me, okay, did this match? Okay, before we get into this match, let me ask you this question. Did you think, and I'm gonna ask this to everyone that's watching right now, and I want answers here, okay? In your humble opinions, right? I've been asking for this match for years, right? Did this match live up to that hype?
I mean, it was going to, but that finish was just not it.
I thought overall it was getting there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was getting there, but that finish was just not it at all.
I know they had 1,000 fans in the building, Daly's place. I just wish that they would have had more people. I really feel like the crowd would have definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that. They were doing double teams off the ass. They're taking every tag team from the past finishers and shit into this match. The Doomsday Device, the Bulldog from the Steiner off the top turnbuckle, the 3D, the Twist of Fate to the Swanton, the DIY finisher as well.
Yeah, which was surprising to me. And they did it awful too.
Yes.
There are so many matches they had with them. They did
you mean the super kick to the running knee, right? That one?
Yeah.
And all these fucking near falls, right? They had you thinking, okay, there's a moment in this match where I guess Nick had the steel chair. He was ready to, I think, hit Dax Harwood.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Scott Dawson, Dash Wilder, Scott Wheeler. I don't give a Joey Wheeler. I don't give a fuck. Okay, and he's thinking about hitting with a chair. He hits the floor. It goes for the. They try to go for the Meltzer driver, and he couldn't do it. They end up taking off his shoe. Matt Jackson is barefoot on one foot. And again, they're ready to snap this shit, right? They had the double team on him, got a near fall, rope break. The work, they made you literally think there were moments in this match where, holy crap, it's over with, he's fucked, right?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I guess someone on Twitter said this shit. Can you imagine, right? If Jim, and I know he wouldn't do it, but imagine if Jim Cornette would have showed up and helped FTR, and that's how the Young Buck get fucked over in this tag team.
Yeah, in their dreams twice over, because everybody in that company hates him.
Not everyone. Cody likes him. Believe it or not.
Here's the thing. I doubt, because he craps on the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega so much, Tony Khan does not want him in the same area as them. So that's a no-go. Ever.
Yes, bro. I guess. So all this is happening, and then eventually it leads to Matt Jackson with bad foot and all hitting a super kick to end the match. A fucking super kick with the bad foot, by the way.
Yeah, with his barefoot.
With his barefoot. 1, 2, 3, and they are now finally AEW Tag Team Champions.
I hate that finish.
Yeah, me too. I hated that finish. I hated it. Go on, Mike.
Yeah, so you telling me that his soft barefoot, is harder than them cap and gown 11s?
I don't know, bro. It was stupid. That's what he was wearing, though?
Yeah, that's what he was wearing. Cap and gown Jordan 11s.
Yeah, are they endorsed by Jordan?
No, but they just I think they're just sneakerheads because...
Like on the low?
Yeah, on the low. I think they're sneakerheads.
On the low?
Yep.
Okay, fair enough. I ain't mad at that. So yeah, they're now AEW Tag Team Champions. Kenny comes out to celebrate with them. You see Hangman Page by the tunnel, but he doesn't show up to celebrate with the Elite. You know what I even thought too? I said this in my predictions, right? And it was like a fucking out of left field situation, right? Can you imagine the person costing the Bucks the match? Of all people, is Brandon Cutler.
Yeah.
Think about it. Imagine if it was him being the one that costing the Bucks the match.
Yeah, their best friend.
Their best friend, out of the last person you would ever expect. Because remember, last year's Full Gear, Jericho had a stipulation where if he lost, he could never challenge for the world title, right?
Right.
And MJF threw in the towel. But again, I'm happy that didn't play out. So there's that. So at the same time, I say that now what's next for FTR? What's next for them now? Who do they wrestle now?
Who do FTR wrestle now?
Yeah, what do you do with them?
Who have they been broadcasting lately on as a tag team?
Think about they wrestled Best Friend, they wrestled Lucha Bro, they wrestled SCU, they wrestled Private Party. Like, what do they do now? Think about it. You already did the one match people have been wanting to see for so long, right?
Yeah.
It's finally happened. But now what?
I mean, do what they've been doing ever since the company has been in existence. Repeat feuds. They've been doing it for a while.
I know that, but it's like I don't need to see it again. I don't.
Well, guess what? It's gonna happen because they don't have nobody else. Every time somebody new comes in, they want to do the match immediately, then backtrack, let them get their little feet wet again in the company, come back to it, they lose again, they repeat, and then they win. That's this company's feuds.
Facts. So then, Or was I? What was I gonna? I thought I was gonna say something, and I had it. And I just fucking have a brain freeze now and shit. God damn it, yo. Oh yeah, I would not be surprised on Wednesday they dropped the titles because of Matt's injury.
And do a tournament.
Do you really want to see another fucking tournament? I know I don't. I don't know.
I mean, bro, it's gonna have to happen.
Yeah.
How else are they gonna determine this?
I don't know. Anyway. Backstage we saw the interview between the best friends, and we saw Kip Sabian and Miro once again phoning it in to get a paycheck. I'm sorry, but to me, I'm sorry, but I feel like Miro being in this company, he's just phoning it in. He's like, okay,
he should have just retired.
It's like, okay, bro, you know what? I'm getting a paycheck. The money is good, and they're paying me to just bullshit. It's like that employee at work that does not do not one damn of work, right? But he gets paid anyway. That's what Miro's in AEW. And I hate, and I said this before, and I'll say it again. I hate this fucking generic response from AEW fans, but they have freedom. Yeah. That's like a cop-out answer. I'm sorry. It really, really is.
It is.
It's a fucking cop-out answer. So they want... So I guess Kip wants Orange Cassidy to apologize to fucking... what's her name? God damn it. I'm having a fucking brain for it. Penelope Ford. He apologized and get slapped for it, and there's that. I guess they're going to be... But again, Miro's just phoning in it.
I hate Kip Sabian too. I don't like him at all. I never liked him. I liked him that one time I saw him, the debut episode. And I was like, this guy's pretty cool. Then they used him the way that they used him, and then his character became so lackluster, and I was like, no, this dude sucks. And then his work in the ring became trash, and I was like, this dude stinks. He is terrible.
Yeah. Moving on. We get let's see here. We get the Matt Hardy versus Sammy Guevara in the Elite Deletion match.
Yeah.
This was just the cinematic match. All over the place. Do you say that? All over the place?
Yeah, I mean, you've seen one of these, you've seen them all.
Basically. And I feel like for me, my only critique was, okay, when this was happening, it was almost 11 o'clock.
Yeah, which was alarming to me.
It's like, bruh, you could have trimmed the Orange Cassidy John Silver match. You could have got rid of the fucking women's title match, and we would have been good. This show felt like almost 4 hours.
Yeah.
And these shows do not have to be fucking 4 hours. AEW, again, I understand you want to be work rate, all this shit, but fucking hell, these shows do not need to be this fucking. This is not New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Dude, they need to take a page out of WWE, which is weird to say. Ever since the pandemic, WWE's pay-per-views have went no longer than 3 hours.
Exactly, or less than that.
Less than that. I think what was the shortest pay-per-view, like 2.5 hours?
I think so. I think WrestleMania Night 2.
Dude, that was like
Night 2 of WrestleMania.
We were reviewing shows literally like at 9:30.
It's a miracle. Like, holy crap. And here we are. It's almost 1 a.m. We're doing this fucking review.
And I'm tired, bro.
I'm exhausted. Bro, I'm exhausted. It's like, yo, I'm like, I gotta do a podcast. Like, can y'all wrap this shit up? I gotta do a podcast once this shit's over with. I gotta review your show. That's my only critique. But another major critique I have, like, trim these shows down a little bit. I'm not saying at least 3 hours. 3 hours should be the max. That's it. 3 hours. Okay? You're not New Japan. This is not some indie fed that has like 16 matches on the card, okay? Just saying. But yeah, this match was all over the place. They fought somewhere in the wood. They fought in the ring. Out came Santana and Ortiz. Private Party was in the crowd. And I thought it was funny, right? So Matt Hardy on his phone like, oh, if I need you guys, just come out ASAP. He had a phone under the ring. He calls for Private Party, and they're still in the car. He already called them to come out, but they're still in the fucking car. Like, what the fuck, dude? And then they run. They run to the ring. But they had a car.
All right.
They're brawling. They're by the Lake of Reincarnation. Out comes Gangrel with the Hurricane.
Which is the best part.
Yeah, which it was, yes. And I'll say this too. My only critique about this as well, the commentary did not help this.
Yeah, at all. They should just let it play.
And the fucking feedback of the fans in the crowd, no, I do not. And also, dude, their audio is shit, dude.
Yeah, I was like, why am I hearing a playback echo? I was like, that shouldn't happen.
Matt Hardy finished the Hurricane 2-year storyline, LOL. Following Full Gear results, to be the booker, what would be the next step you guys would take for the AEW roster going into December and 2021 leading into Revolution? That is a long of a question, and we'll get back to this once we finish the review. Yeah, they're all over the place. All over the fucking place. They throw Hurricane into the lake, comes back as that reporter from ECW. There's reference of Mud Show Wrestling, the old man, Jim Cornette. They enter the Dome of Deletion, where everything just went balls out, almost.
Yeah.
Like, there's a spot where Sammy is on top of a ladder and does a swanton bomb and gets a near fucking fall. What the fuck, dude? What I didn't like, honestly, is the fact that Matt won.
I mean, I didn't mind him winning because this thing, I think he had no choice but to win after all the crap that happened to him.
No, but I feel like at the end of the day, listen, it was a freak accident. He won that match. He kept going. So it's like, what's next for? Again, you know, at least it gives Sammy some shine. They put him in a fucking trash can, and they ship him out. Considering what's gonna happen in the next match, I guess it explains. So there's that too. Yeah, Matt Hardy got his win. We saw a cameo of Senior Benjamin and Rebby Hardy, so that was cool. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, like I said before, you seen one of these, you seen them all. I mean, they did everything that a typical deletion had. Fireworks, extra people, special appearances, finished storylines from other deletions, fourth wall breaking, which I hate a lot. I want to believe again in wrestling. I hate the fourth wall breaking. It's getting old to me.
I hear you, man. I hear you. So Matt Hardy got the win. It looks like Sammy's going away for a while. He's going back to therapy. Let's get real. He's going back to therapy, okay? Just saying.
Yeah.
From there, we get into the co-main event. MJF versus Chris Jericho. If MJF wins, he joins the Inner Circle.
I thought this match was utter trash to me.
I didn't hate the match. I just hated the finish.
I hated it all. I really didn't like it.
It made, okay, you know, okay, fine. I'll take it back. I thought this match was like, ugh. That's my take on it. That was, ugh. I still think, though, Hikaru Shida and Nyla Rose was like the shit match of the night. But this was probably behind it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I will say this, though. One thing I'll say that I did like, believe it or not, Jericho at age 50 still trying to do a line so. At his age, and his body can still try and go for one of those moves. Awesome. Good on him. What else can I say about this, though? What else can I say?
I mean, there's nothing else to say.
There was this whole thing with them bringing out a fucking they brought the ring. Wardlow threw the ring in. Hager threw the bat. MJF fell. A lot of cheating steal. all said and done, my bad. MJF with a handful of tights beats Chris Jericho. And now he's part of the Inner Circle. And what do you know? The Inner Circle now has 2-for-1 special. Not only do they have MJF, but they also have War.
Yeah.
And I get it. Hey, you know, Sammy's going to be gone for a while. Based off the rap with Matt Hardy and Tanner and Ortiz there. So I guess you have replacements. I'm fine with that. Fine with that. But we'll see what happens. Leading up to Dynamite and all that stuff. Mike, anything you want to say before we wrap up on this match?
Not really. Not really at all. No, I really have nothing to say.
Okay. And from there we go on to the main event. Finally, the fucking main event for the AEW World Championship I Quit match. Jon Moxley defending the belt versus Eddie Kingston. I thought this was basically your ultra violence light, if you will, compared to the death matches that I've seen in like GCW and CCW back in the day, right? This was like deathmatch light. Like they beat the fuck out of each other. I'm not gonna deny that. There's a moment where they brought the fucking barbed wire. They're using it. Eddie Kingston throws rubbing alcohol all over Jon Moxley. But she was like, Moxley paying tribute to Mitsuharu Misawa with his ring attire, green and silver. But again, you know, just the back and forth here. These guys again know each other. They beat the fuck out of each other. It was all said and done, though. Moxley eventually made Eddie Kingston say the words, "I quit." And then it was all said and done. Out comes Kenny Omega. There's a stare off. And now if we go to the races, we're on our way now to Revolution coming up. I want to say, it's February 20-something. That's when it's happening.
Whoa.
Oh, what happened?
That's the next pay-per-view.
Revolution.
There's nothing in between that.
Dude,
it's just November.
No.
We gotta wait. We got to wait a whole 2 months.
Let's find out. Let's
just to get where we're gonna. Just to get to where we're gonna get when they had the non-sanctioned match.
2021. Let's see here. It's gonna be on February 27th. Yeah, bro.
Oh my god.
And also they announced
so much filler.
Also later on this month they announced AEW games. Likely it'll probably be the video game announcement. I don't know.
Oh, for PS5 and Xbox.
Probably, so maybe PS4 too.
Hopefully it's nothing like Fire Pro.
I hope not either. I really hope not.
I hate that game. I hated that game since it came out. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
It's not my cup of tea. I got friends that play it and they love the game. Me, honestly, it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea either. Me either. I'm not going to make fun of anybody who likes it, but I just hate it.
Exactly. There's that.
I think it sucks.
Like, anything you want to say, though, about Jon Moxley versus Eddie Kingston for the world title?
I mean, it was brutal, as it should have been. Eddie Kingston is a world champion promo, but not a world champion material type wrestler. But I like his deal anyway. You know, dude brings passion. That's all you can ask for in wrestling. Moxley has been probably one of the most underwhelming champions of all time. With everything. Feuds, matches. Just nothing to bring to the table.
What's up, Andre? How you doing, man? Hope all was well with you. To me, though, I feel like Moxley, and I said this before, I'll say it again. To me, his title defenses are so fucking underwhelming. Shit.
Yeah. I mean, the promos to get to it are pretty good, but even then, it's like, I know where it's leading. The matches really are not going to be that good.
Listen, again, at the end of the day, this is Dean Ambrose. It's free. But it is.
Yeah.
I Out comes Kenny Omega. They have a stare off. Kenny leaves, but you know where this is going, to Revolution. At the same time, though, I don't think they can wait that long, though. They're probably gonna do this on a. They're probably gonna do this on a special edition of Dynamite. I do that,
bro. It has to be. 2 months is too long for me.
It's gonna be Joe Biden versus Donald Trump at WrestleMania. Book events, LOL. Imagine, Andre. Imagine. Holy crap. Questions here that I'm reading in the chat here. This is coming from the TWN Network, SPW2K. Following Full Gear results to be the booker. Following the Full Gear results to be the booker, what would be the next step you guys would take for the AEW roster going into December and 2021 leading into Revolution? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I don't want to. I'm kind of stumped right now. Okay, fuck this. I would lead to a Young Bucks versus FTR rematch. You don't do it on television. You do this on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
That's when you do it. I would. What else would I? Yeah, you have to do the Kenny Omega and Moxley match on television. Can't wait to. I guess the women again. Hopefully by then Hikaru Shida isn't champion, but we shall see. Like anything you would do, bro?
I guess I would do maybe. Who can like Inner Circle feud with?
I guess Sammy and MJF. Who gets who stay, who leaves, and shit like that. I guess.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because Sammy probably would be very jealous. I would do, because Wardlow and whatchamacallit were eyeing each other.
Jake Hager.
Yeah, they were eyeing each other a little bit. Like, why are you here? Because they're like the same thing too. So I would do that. I would do Wardlow, MJF versus Hager, Guevara. Winner stays,
loser leaves. Fair enough.
Loser leaves, yeah.
Fair enough, Mike. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Also, we had a promo earlier in the night from Lance Archer wanting more competition. There's that.
Who cares about that old man?
Anyway, that's double. That's Full Gear. We got more questions, by the way. Let's see here. Good luck to you guys. Okay, we're ready. You think Eddie should split from the faction and reunite LAX with Santana and Ortiz as MJF and Jericho recreate a new Inner Circle, have Bunny, Butcher, Blade as their own trio, and Pac reunite with Death Triangle? I would not mind seeing an LAX reunion. But again, you know, I know Impact owns the rights to the name LAX, so I'm not sure if they're willing to let it go. I mean, they probably will, but I don't mind it though. You have to call it something else though, not LAX. But
because I hate the name Proud and Powerful.
You know what's funny? There's 2 songs from Bodega Bams about Proud and Powerful, by the way. Jericho and MJF probably gonna be the new tag team, if you will, of that whole thing. So there's that as well. And with MJF, I hope by the time we're going to the new year, he's holding a championship.
Yeah, hopefully he's like TNT champion.
Exactly. Take the belt off Trevor, but we'll see. Anyway, this is gonna wrap up the review. I am exhausted. I am on no sleep. I did 2 episodes of Around the Point today. I did one on Saturday morning at 10:30 a.m. and I'm doing one now for the review. I'm exhausted. Around the Point returns back next week. Later today, because right now it's almost 1 a.m. Sunday. I will be putting this on the audio playback. You guys to download, listen to on the go. You can follow me on Twitter at Mike, before we wrap up, overall thoughts on Full Gear 2020.
I give it a 5 out of 10. It's middle of the road.
5 out of 10. Okay, I give it a 7. I give it a 7. There's that. You can follow me on Twitter at Heel. Guys, drop in your thoughts on the show and the playback, comments, what have you. If not, let us know on Twitter at Heel Steven. All right. And yeah, that's basically for me. Mike, let them know, bro. Where can they check you out, bro?
Well, it's complicated because last time you guys heard from me, I had a Twitter and I don't anymore because I'm permanently banned.
Why though?
So I don't know, bro. I just don't know.
Did you post anything political?
No, I wasn't like on Twitter for like 2 weeks. And then Matt the Misfit was like, bro, I tried to contact you and say your account was suspended. And then I looked and I was like, what the heck happened?
That's crazy.
Like I wasn't on it for 2 weeks.
That's insane. Anyway, guys, you have Instagram though, Mike? It's IG?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna plug my IG. It's at Detroit Big Mike 313.
There you go, Detroit Big Mike 313. It's easy to remember. Follow him on the gram. You can follow me on Twitter at Heel Steven. Instagram also Heel Steven. I posted a story on the gram of the podcast, all that stuff. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Heel Steven. There's 2 3s instead of the 2 E's in Heel Steven on twitch.tv. I'm playing FIFA 21. I'm doing Ultimate Team. It's addictive as all hell. I should have done this a long time ago. And a lot of fun stuff. With that being said, guys, I am Steve. He is Big Mike, the man with the golden charm. Maybe the new Mr. I just fucked your bitch, but I don't know. With that being said, this has been another installment of Around the Point. I'll play some music and we are out of here like James City.